Alright, hey YouTube, it's D-Boss Firearms here, and this is going to be our first gun vlog video that we've done. So we're going to give you a little insight into what happens here at the shop instead of just watching our goofy shorts. So we're going to go check in with Dustin real quick. He's got a really cool project that he's working on, and we're going to see what was sent his way. So, Dustin.
Yes, sir.
As our in-house gunsmith and extraordinaire, you got a pretty cool project that was sent our way. What you got going on?
We got a call from a guy in Kentucky. He said he took this Ivor Johnson revolver to 5 gunsmiths down there and no one will touch it. So he decided to send up and let the Yanks give a crack at it. So
neat. So do you have a kind of an idea of what's going on with it?
Yeah, I think the things that he knew was wrong is it's a broken mainspring, and I'm seeing a couple other issues that I'm gonna look at and see if I can't tune up for him and get it back down to him. It's a real sentimental piece, so we really want to get it back down to him as soon as we can.
We're going to go back and check on Robbie. Robbie's got a few projects that he's working on in the Cerakote booth, so we're going to see what he's working on. Robbie!
Yo!
Alright. You got some neat projects you're working on this week. We kind of want to show everybody what you're working on, so you just finished one up, so let's take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, just finished this one up, about to take it up to Dustin. So this was a Springfield Prodigy. I thought it was a 2011 when it first came in, because of the weird grip that goes with it.
Right, it doesn't have that traditional frame.
Yeah, but he just kind of wanted like a mix between a battle wear and a gradient thing going on with it. Other than that, crap ton of 1911's. So we had 3 guys come in that wanted matching 1911's. And so what we did for them, it's a little toasty, but so they wanted battle-worn American flags on all 3 of them. And then once they're actually done in here, we got to take them over to the laser engraver, and we're going to put 1, 2, and 3 on each one of them for the guys.
That's neat, so then they'll have a matching set.
Yep, exactly. And then behind there, if you guys saw, was a whole bunch of fittings for other 1911's we're working on. So
okay, nice. So we're going to do a little spraying too here today.
Yep.
So this is, and you got wrapped up in blue tape here, which is kind of nice because this is going to be a reveal later. This actual project that we're working on, but it is a 1911, and it's a special project that we've been working on for quite some time with another company. So it'll be nice to showcase that when it's done. But you're just going to do a little touch up on the back here.
Quite literally just that back plate there. Just got to get some black put on her. Just had a little bit that wasn't quite up to snuff for what we wanted, so making it right.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we aren't going to bug you, so you can get right back to it.
Sure.
Say something stupid.
Something stupid.
All right, so what you working on there, Dustin?
We're working on the cleaning and troubleshooting 6 rifles for a local church group. They brought them in. A couple of them were having some mag issues where the mags weren't staying loaded, and a couple of them were not ejecting properly. Turns out it was a manufacturer issue with the ejection issues, and the mag issues were just got beat up and were started coming apart. So I crimped them together, staked the connection points back, and then switched the extractor and the ejector on one of the bulk carriers, and now I'm cleaning them all. So here you see the 2 different colors. You got the black extractor and the silver ejector. They were just flip-flopped. So the extractor was on this side and the ejector was on this side.
Right, and they said they had that problem from day one, so we know it's a manufacturer's issue.
Absolutely,
because they bought it brand new. So
yeah, and this was during the pandemic when they got it, and they're like everybody was just trying to get as much inventory out as they could, and it happens. So luckily it was a quick and easy fix. It won't cost them hardly a cent.
So we just got a laser engraved. They wanted a 1 of 3 kind of thing going on, all numerical order. So we're going to use our Boss laser here to actually cut right through all of the Cerakote down to the base layer, so we can just kind of get them what they wanted.
So Robbie, you got anything else that you're gonna do to it?
Yes and no. So it was left up to me to design-wise with this project whether or not to color the numbers after we engraved them, because these are stainless steel slides, so we could just leave them stainless steel, clean it up, and have it be that nice bright steel color. Or I was thinking about possibly Cerakoting gold inside of the numbers, and if I do that, I just got to leave the tape on for a masking. The only reason I'm kind of hemming and hawing about it is because Cerakote gold is kind of like a gold crayon. It's not really gold, but it would still kind of look cool. I'm torn on it. I got to think about it for a bit.
All right, so you got another project you want to show me that you got done?
Yeah, this was actually a fun one. I was given free reign by somebody I personally know to just kind of go to town on his AR-10 he had, and I've been really enjoying doing freehand stenciling using kind of like sponges and brushes. So I did more of what I would think is a practical camo design, something dark. You would kind of be able to use it when you're hunting if you wanted to keep your gun not visible, I guess. So I had fun with it. It was just a bunch of OD greens, browns, mud browns. I actually custom made a mixed color for him, this like light pale green that's on there. So I think it turned out pretty good. Really liking the whole sea sponge effect, especially for freehand camos. It gives a really unique look to it. So.
Alright, so we got to check in with Dustin here. He just finished up putting back together the Kimber 1911's that we had custom coated for 3 individuals that have it, I don't know, numbered, numeral order, a series, or whatever we want to call it.
Not my horse, not my rodeo.
So 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. So
yeah.
We don't know who's getting what. But Dustin, they turned out really good. Are there any challenges or anything for you when we put this coating on there, because there's 3-4 layers of coating?
I was a little concerned at first with how many layers of coating, but it wasn't that much fitting, so they had a lot of play with them to begin with, so maybe they'll be tightened up for them.
Okay. Yeah, and I think Kimber's kind of known to be a little more loose, so to add a little more material might be okay. Okay, so we got the Kimbers finished up, and I think they turned out really good. I think our customers are going to be really happy with them, and we've got other projects in the works that's coming up in the week. We got that, I always forget the name. I want to say J.C. Higgins, but that's
Ivor
not
Johnson.
Ivor Johnson. We have the Ivor Johnson revolver that you're working on, and I think you got some parts in. We're waiting on some other parts.
Yeah, it's one of those sentimental pieces that came all the way from Kentucky. So I'm really trying to put a lot into that to get it running. It was the pistol you learned how to shoot on, and I want to make sure it gets it back to him in working order. So.
Right, and the other cool thing too is part of that project, we're going to get a blued cylinder, and it's a nickel-plated revolver. So what we're going to try and do, we have some nickel plating capabilities here that we're playing with. So we're going to try and nickel plate that blued cylinder for this customer. So we're going to see how that turns out. So that's going to do it for this video today. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the video, and stay tuned for our next week.